It is that time again. It is another video you know you're all gonna watch, because in this time you have nothing better to do. This is the channel that is bigger than Wrestlemania. This is the channel that is bigger than all of you. The channel that should be made into a documentary, and a channel that's all about me. This is the People's Wrestling Channel, and I am, well, you know it already, but I am the 33-time hardcore champion. I am the number one heel. I am the only man on YouTube and the only man around here. I am Hardcore Rock. And right now, my time is now, and it is time for all of you to spread the word. Get your voice heard. Tell everyone you know, tell all your friends if you have any. It is now time to share, and share it again. It is time to comment below. It is time right now, right this very second. Time is valuable, and it is time to go and follow me on Twitter, Rick the Rock 30. Then add me while you're at it. The only page, the only Facebook page that fucking matters. Ricky J. Pate. Go and check out the only page that matters. WWA, World Wrestling Alliance. Check out the only blog worth reading, both on Twitter and on Facebook. Check out every single one of my videos right now on here. Check out that description. It is there, so goddamn read it. Smash that goddamn bell to turn every single one of my notifications on. Go and check out the website that I write for. The website, Wrestling with Johners. I said Wrestling with Johners. And of course, never forgetting, never ever forgetting this, those two shout outs. You like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Now, I'm going to get to what this video is all about. First of all, Declan, if you're watching, I know you're fucking stupid, I know you're fucking thick, but everything I do on this channel is what I want it to do. Everything I do on this channel is to make people watch. So if you're watching and you're laughing and you think this is all funny, go ahead. The joke is on you. You're watching. You're playing right into my hands and prove that I am number one and better than you. And I know that you think that the sun shines out of Flutter's ass, but the only saint around here is me. But let's get to what this video is all about. And no, it's not a hardcore title defense, but you can like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, it says right there. But this video is a video that I thought that it's been a crazy day, a crazy news day in the world of wrestling, a crazy news day in the entire world with the coronavirus getting worse. But it won't bother me, because I'm never putting it over. I'll only bury it. Like and subscribe. But what a crazy news day it's been. So don't really know I'm going to start with this. It certainly is a rant. It is the people's rant. Like and subscribe to me right now. But, and it make a bit of a ramble as well. But WrestleMania 36, the plans keep changing, and it is now going to be a 2-day event with the host Rob Gronkowski. Why? WWE, why? First of all, the fact that the plans for WrestleMania still aren't finalised, because this doesn't mean it's actually happening, This is the only latest story. So the fact that the plans for WrestleMania aren't finalised just over 2 weeks away is fucking stupid. The fact that you're going to have it in the Performance Centre, I thought was stupid. But now, first of all, Rob Gronkowski is the host. Why? WrestleMania is WrestleMania. It does not need a host. It's like the World Cup or the Super Bowl. Having a host, it doesn't need it. It's a massive event. People are going to watch no matter who is the host or whether they have one or not. I know very little about Rob Gronkowski. The only real bit I know he was an American football player, but the only real thing I know about him, and playing most wrestling fans, he was in the Battle Royal match, costing him a hole to win, so his friend, his buddy, Mojo Rawley could win, and that went into nothing. It's just so annoying. Why do we need a host for WrestleMania? And why Rob Gronkowski? We all know he's not going to do anything. He's going to come out. He's going to welcome us all to WrestleMania and maybe do something in the night, but very, very doubtful. WrestleMania doesn't need a host. The only good host that's ever been at WrestleMania is The Rock. Let's run through the host very quickly. Kim Kardashian, believe it or not, was the host of WrestleMania. She did nothing. She interviewed someone backstage. Hulk Hogan, brother, was the host. Apart from screwing up and botching, the stadium was in, he did actually nothing. It was great seeing Hulk Hogan back at WrestleMania. That was cool, but he didn't do anything. Sorry, before that, we had The Rock. Now, The Rock actually did something. He actually changed a finish to a match, rock bottom John Cena, and set up a main event for the year after. The next host was The New Day, which was great, which was massive for The New Day. And yes, I suppose he actually changed the match, but apart from that, they didn't do anything. Then last year, which was massive last year was Alexa Bliss, massive for Alexa Bliss. This is the next step in the women's revolution, but she didn't really do anything. I know she was running around doing bits, but I suppose, okay, that was the best she could do. She couldn't compete, she couldn't wrestle. I just don't understand why it needs a host. Now, it's going to be a 2-day event. Are you kidding me? So, let me get this straight. Let me get a few things straight. We're not having any live matches on NXT tonight because Mr. McMahon, god damn it, pal, thinks that having matches in front of nobody in no live crowd looks stupid. I agree, Vince. But yet, 2 days of God knows how many matches in front of nobody. I agree that the live matches in front of nobody do look really stupid, and I'm going to get to what I would do if I ran WWE, but there you go. In fact, I'm going to get to it, yeah, we'll get to it later. But a 2-day event. WrestleMania is 1 day. 1 day a year, not 2 days, not 3, but 2 days. It's one day. You don't have Survivor Series on 2 days. You don't have SummerSlam on 2 days. You don't have the Royal Rumble on 2 days. You don't have any other pay-per-view on 2 days. It's 1 day a year. And why is it 2 days? Let's see, because there's no takeover. So Vince thinks, we're going to have, it makes up for me no takeover. Well, no, Vince, it doesn't. At least, I suppose, this cuts down on the length of WrestleMania. But it's still going to be 8 hours. They're still going to have those 16 matches. How they're going to do that, I don't know, as they can't have the Battle Royal matches because they can't have all those people. But I suppose we're going to have some matches on one night, obviously, and some matches on another night. Oh, they're going to be Raw, on one night, SmackDown on another. Who knows? Could even be all women matches on one night, possibly, and all men's night on another. Could they do that? Who knows? But do I think that WrestleMania should be 2 days? No. Just postpone it. Move your takeover that was going to be before Mania, and that's now your SummerSlam takeover. Do Hall of Fame for SummerSlam weekend, and do WrestleMania itself. You could still have a 2 day if they really need to, if they really want to have a 2 day in WrestleMania in June. Why do we need it in the Performance Centre in front of nobody? And please God, WWE, if you're going to have it in the Performance Centre, at least make it look different. if the performance looks exactly the same as the Raws, as the SmackDowns, and the NXT, well, tonight it's just reruns, but as the Raw and the SmackDown, it's going to look absolutely stupid. It makes WrestleMania meaningless. Now, I know this is a two... WWE been talking about this for years, making it a 2-day event, which I just think is... it's big, it's great. You know, you're getting 2 days of WrestleMania, you're getting 2 days of wrestling. But I just wouldn't do it because it's going to be in front of nobody. It's just so infuriating, so annoying. After 20 years of watching wrestling, it is now becoming difficult to watch. Now, what I would do for the Raws, for the SmackDowns, this week on SmackDown, then next week on Raw, and have an hour, just a full hour of wrestling. You could have, so for example, here's my example, here's what I would do. You have Brock Lesnar come out to kick off Raw in the Performance Center. Paul Heyman, blah, 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 does his promo. Drew McIntyre comes out, beats him up. That sets up the main, sets up Lesnar, or builds Lesnar, Drew. You can have The Undertaker on again. You have a couple of matches and just have a full hour of wrestling or promos, whatever. And then the next 2 hours would be reruns. You could even put on all WrestleManias, all pay-per-views, making people want to buy the network. And then, I would say, by the end of SmackDown, you go back to the commentators and they say, you don't have to say don't have to call it coronavirus, but they say, because of what's going on in the world, and we want the best for our fans, there's no more wrestling. And then for Raw and SmackDown, until, I would say, May, it's just reruns. You could show an entire pay-per-view. What are WWE losing here? They're losing nothing. They still get paid with the commercials. They'll still get those ratings. So you could show an entire pay-per-view for free on Raw. There you go. Same on SmackDown. And then they pick up those storylines back in May. And that's how you continue. That's what I think they should do. WrestleMania in the Performance Center doesn't work. A 2-day WrestleMania doesn't work. Just postpone it. I know Vince is stubborn. I know Vince is a stubborn bastard. God damn it, pal. But, you know, the fans don't really want this. The fans do want WrestleMania to go ahead. Or your casual fans that will watch WrestleMania, whether it's April 5th or whether it's in 10 years' time, they're still going to watch it. Your casual fans will still watch WrestleMania. So you're not going to lose those no matter when you do it. So therefore, postpone. Please, when you share it, try and get this, share it to WWE. They need to know. They're probably not going to listen. Vince has made his mind up, but they really need to know what the fans are thinking. Raw and SmackDown are just so bizarre, so strange, so difficult to watch now. Okay, they're doing what they can. Okay, they're doing, they're giving us entertainment and they continue those storylines. Okay, great, I get that. But it's just so hard to watch. We all know wrestling's a work. We all know wrestling's predetermined, but it's making it so obvious. On Raw, The Undertaker, lights go out. Oh, I wonder where he's gone. Of course he's going to be behind Gallows and Anderson. You know he just got out the ring and walked around him. You bloody heard him do that. It's taken away all of... We know it's predetermined. We know it's a work. But don't make it obvious. At least in the arena, you know the Undertaker, when the lights go out and the Undertaker's behind whoever, you know what's just happened. But in the arena, it's less obvious. Or in the stadium, it's less obvious. In the damn Performance Center, when he's 5 feet away from them, it's pretty obvious what's just happened. And also Raw, they showed something after they went off air. Who were they showing it to? Nobody was there. So, my thoughts on the 2-day WrestleMania. Yes, you've seen 2 days of wrestling. Yes, I suppose in a way makes it bigger. It's 2 days. But this is just because of TakeOver. It's not because Vince wants it to be 2 days. This is because there's going to be no TakeOver. My opinion is just postpone it. We don't need a host. WrestleMania is big enough itself. You're going to be missing quite a few matches off because some matches just can't go ahead. Like I said, the 2 Battle Royals can't go ahead. And do they do those another time, or do you just scrap them this year, which I think is stupid? They're not hyped those matches anyway, so it looks like they won't be going ahead unless they just drop them in on the last week of Raw and SmackDown. it's just, like I say, so annoying, so infuriating to be a fan right now. WWE is still going to get those ratings. They're still going to get paid by the commercials if they just run a pay-per-view on Raw, on SmackDown, getting people to buy the network for when WrestleMania happens. And as far as the host goes, why? Back to Rob Gronkowski. Why? No, here's an example. Tyson Fury. Some people may know who he is. Some people may not. I know who he is. Boxer from England. Now, it was great to see him in WWE. Big name for him. But let's face it, he was doing it for a paycheck. Quite obvious. Great for Braun Strowman to be in a big match like that. But it was very obvious that Tyson Kidd was doing this for a paycheck and nothing else. And you could have at least had Braun lose by knockout. But no, he lost by countout. It just looked stupid. Another name I'll give you. David Beckham from the UK. Massive name here in the UK. Big celebrity. One of the greatest football players of all time. But if he went and joined WWE, that does not make me watch WWE. I'm watching for wrestling, not these celebrities. So we don't need a host. We don't need these celebrities joining WWE. It's like, face it, he's not me that good. And then what happens? Does Mojo Rawley go to SmackDown when he's on Raw? This makes no sense. So, it does not need to be 2 days. 1 day. In June, you postpone it, WWE. You don't need Rob Gronkowski as a host. You don't need any host. It's WrestleMania. Big enough already. People are still going to watch whether Pee Wee Herman's a host or The Rock's a host or you don't have a host. People will still watch. Let's face it, what's he going to do? And knowing WWE, if they go ahead with the Battle Royal, he's probably going to win it. So there you go. There's my thoughts. Nearly 20 minutes now of just an absolute rant. Just so annoyed with WWE right now. It's been so hard to watch. And the fact that we don't know that it's even going to happen. Is this all just for the insurance thing? Is this so then they can get the insurance from Tampa? Who knows? It's just ridiculous. And Roman Reigns is being monitored for coronavirus because he had leukemia, because he had cancer. So Reigns Goldberg may not even happen. Just postpone it. Anyway, please, well, not please, you will like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And if any of you want a shot at this, any of you, including you, Declan, it's here waiting for you. Always remember who the real #1 is, and that is, and always will be, Hardcore Rock.